Good morning. Happy January 30th, and welcome back to the Leaf Riders of Wrenwood, where yesterday we met Merrick Lightfoot, who is a shadow weaver that uses a crossbow and control of shadows to be sneaky, and currently is trying to steal a leaf from the Tree of Seasons, and has decided to use the tournament as cover to do so. So yesterday we were scouting out and basically figuring out how we were going to do this, and we looked at the guard rotations, and we also, while we waited for it to begin and to go, we stole some amber and a warding ointment from one of the other contestants who left their bags unprotected. Okay, so let's go ahead and see, presumably, how we do in the tournament, which is really just trying to steal. Oh, okay. So it looks like we're going to be, I assume, fighting the other combatants. So I did want to mention, I did notice while editing yesterday that I missed a pickpocket symbol. Okay, so it says Tuesday, January 30th, 2024, which is Truce Day of Deep Winter. And it says, "Hey, what are you doing up here?" Just as the next contest round is about to begin, two guards have spotted you. They climb up and rush across the branch to apprehend you. Now, there's another typo. It said two guards have spotted you, and there's definitely two guards depicted in the art, but there are three guards in this attack chart, and there are also three guards on the back of this page, like stats for three different guards. So that's kind of interesting. We'll definitely do the three, since that's what it mechanically says. And this will be our first combat here with Merrick. This feels like a pretty quick combat to get to with a character. That's kind of fun. All right, just had a drink of coffee there. All right, so let's do this. So we're going to attack the first guard here. Make our attack roll. All right, we rolled a 14, which plus 1 is a 15. Okay, then we are going to do our damage roll, and that's a d10. Okay, and okay, we only rolled 3 damage. Okay, then we have our defense roll. So let's do that. And that is a 12 plus 3 is 15. Okay. And I didn't actually even look at the stats yet. But we do have the Void Bolt that we can use at some point to add to an attack roll if we want. So we should keep that in mind. And then we have our Warding Ointment, which lets us add a d4 to a defense roll. So we have some tools at our disposal if we need them. And then we also have a boon that you can add a d4 to any d20 roll. So lots of options. Okay. So guard 1, it says the squirrel tries to grab you by wrapping you up with his tail. And it has 9 defense, so we do hit. Only 3 health. Great. Okay, so we vanquish it. It had an attack of 9, but we would have blocked that. It has full damage or standard damage of 2 and partial damage of 1. Okay, so we vanquish that one, no problem. All right, now we do guard 2. So we're going to make our attack roll. Okay, we rolled a 13, and plus 1 puts us at 14. Then we will do our damage roll here. We rolled 8. I mean, that's got to be enough, right? 8. And we'll do our defense roll just for kicks. Not very good. We rolled a 2, which we add 3 to, which is 5. I imagine that wouldn't have been high enough, but I imagine we vanquish guard 2. So guard 2, it says that the guard throws his twig spear at you, but they have a defense of 10, so we do hit. Health of 4, so we absolutely vanquish them. Could have vanquished 2 of them. An attack of 13. But, oh, this is kind of interesting. So it's got standard damage of 1 and partial damage of 0. So that's pretty cool. But we vanquished them, so the defense didn't matter in that case. Okay, and now we've got guard number 3. So let's go ahead and roll the attack. Okay, we rolled a 14, so plus 1 is 15. Being pretty successful here in combat, which does seem to be generally our MO. We don't always do the best with some of the ability checks, but then in combat, we typically do pretty well. Okay, so we did only roll 1 damage, which I have to think won't be enough. But I don't think, yeah, we don't actually have anything to do about that. So just the 1 damage. Okay, and then we do our defense roll. So this one is actually going to matter. Okay, we rolled a 14, which feels pretty good. We get to add 3 for 17. So I don't think we need to use any of our potential modifiers. 17 feels plenty high. Okay, so guard 3, it says the chipmunk tries to tackle you. Okay. I don't even, yeah, see the chipmunk depicted. But it's got 11 defense, so we do hit. It's got a health of 3, so we do not vanquish it. So it has an attack of 10, and our defense was 17, so we're going to just take partial damage. Standard damage was 2, and partial damage was 1. So let's go ahead and mark that. We go from 10 down to 9. All right, so we vanquished 2 of them. That's not too bad, I would say. And after that, we leap off the branch and sail into the leaf riding competition. And since we defeated 2 guards, we get to collect a D4 of amber. Lovely. That's 3. So that puts us up to 4 amber. All right. And we didn't have to use any of our things. The only potential thing I would have used, potentially, was to increase one of our damage rolls, but we don't have a way to do that. So, so we didn't have to use anything. All right, so we have now officially sailed or started sailing into the Leaf Rider competition after evading some guards. So we'll have to see how we do in the competition tomorrow. But until then, thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.